We got my man's right here, DJ Sensor.
What's up? It's Clinique Fancy.
Juicy J.
And this is another of Misunderstood Conversations. So, first, I'm gonna start off. I want to say, good job to all out there that's dealing with all this virtual learning. I'm glad y'all being patient and working with this. It's crazy.
I'm happy because I don't have any kids, so I don't have to go through it. But for the people that do have kids, I do feel for y'all because the statuses, the videos, the pictures, it's just a lot. You don't have kids either? Okay, well, I just don't know. So I applaud out there that's dealing with the virtual learning. Crazy.
It's rough.
I mean, how are you dealing with it?
It's easy for me.
It's easy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My kids come on. No problems. When it's time to get off, they get off.
So, I mean, I guess because he's dealing with high schoolers, so.
Well, I'm dealing with the elementary child.
Yeah,
and I get home from work at
so.
6:30 in the morning, and I have to help him set everything up. And it is very stressful. And I understand that you guys are doing the best that you can do, but they also have to be lenient with us parents. I mean, I haven't been in school for 20 years.
You're like, I don't know none of this shit.
Yeah, and it's hard on
Like,
me,
I don't
and
know
I'm
none of
trying
this
to
shit.
show him how to do it on top of, this is a little different. They're making them check emails. He's 10 years old. That's rough.
I mean,
Yeah.
At the same time, it's preparing them for life because you're going to have to check emails regardless.
You are, but at 10 years old, though, you want them to switch classes and all this. They're just not prepared. It's going to take time, so I need them to be just as patient.
So here's my thing. What's the difference between them doing all that and then them get on a video game or whatever the case is, and they can switch between different video games? They can buy stuff with people's credit card.
True.
Like, what's the difference between that? If they can learn virtual learning, I feel like, that goes hand in hand.
I'm not saying that it doesn't go hand in hand, but what I'm saying is it has to be taught, so it takes time. It took him time to learn how to play those video games and do that stuff. He didn't just do that overnight. So I need them to be just as patient as they want us to be patient.
Yeah, but you still got to understand, this wasn't nothing that was actually planned out. This was a situation that happened, and
so everybody got to move
forced
rapidly.
on everybody. Everyone has to move, and some districts are on top of it.
Yeah,
then
some
you got
are.
some that's not.
Nope.
But at the same time, they're trying to make it as simple as possible to where, you can go set up a Google Classroom. Once you set up a Google Classroom, you put every student in that Google Classroom. Once you put them in that classroom, they have to accept it. Once they accept it, you tell them anything you want to tell them in that Google Classroom. You set up your Zoom meetings. Go to Zoom. You can set up all your meetings for the day. Put the link in the Google Classroom. All they got to do is chime in. Once they chime in, all they really ask is that you be respectful of what you're doing. You at home. Like with me, I don't ask too much of them because they at home.
Right.
So I don't care about you in your little hair bonnet or you got your do-rag on or anything like that. All I care about is you logging on and getting this work done.
And you're a different type of teacher. And like you said about the Zoom stuff, some of it doesn't go that good, Ty. Like, it might be simple like at y'all school, but for my son's school, the glitching is so horrible, and they expect him to just sit there and stare at the
Like
screen.
the internet type.
Yeah, like everything.
That gotta be frustrating.
But see,
I'll be frustrated
if Zoom shuts down, that's good, that's cool. But they still have that Google Classroom. That means you don't have to see us, but you can go
to your Canvas and all that
you
stuff.
can go to your Google Classroom and
right.
get your work and do your work from there. And that's
And that's the part he's good at. It's just the other stuff and the switching between classes. Because my son's in specials. He has special math that he goes to, advanced math learning, and then he's in band. So he has to know when to switch from that. There's no one telling him to do that. There's no schedule. He's just supposed to know. And then you want him to check the emails while he's in class. How's that productive? Like he has to stop learning. You know what I'm saying? And then
So how do you do that?
well, she basically said he needs to send. They have like a little chat thing on the side.
Yeah.
She wants him to send chats.
Okay.
And say, hey, it's time for me to go to specials. I'm logging off. I'm gonna go check my email. EJ, and I'm not saying all kids are different. For him, he doesn't think about chatting here. He logs off and he goes to his class because his time is limited. He has to be in that next class in 5 or 10 minutes.
Right.
And they only get one break.
I mean, they treat it like this. They treat it like it's school. Like you get your lunch break. You get lunch, and then you got time in between classes to go to the restroom or do whatever you're gonna do. But you're still sitting at home, so it's not really a big transition from you going from classroom to classroom. It literally takes you less than 60 seconds to even set up a Zoom meeting for a class. So it's not that hard for a kid to go ahead. Hey, now I got to go to this class. You already
Because they got them
online.
switching class.
You
on
just
Zoom,
go, but you just go right back to your Google Classroom and you just click the Zoom link and you jump in.
So what about the parents that don't have a laptop? Or
Well,
don't
see-
have Chromebooks?
And don't have
But see,
internet.
schools supply all that though.
Not all.
No, not all
I know.
of them.
The district
No.
I work for.
Review Gardens
Review
do
Garden,
not
They do not have it.
do not have Chromebooks.
They're making one of our friends go back and
Ooh,
forth.
alma mater.
Go back
Hey,
and
no
forth.
shade
don't
towards
talk-
Review.
hey,
No
don't talk
shade.
about
Review. That's what.
Review
Talk about
was
that.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Well,
What's your class?
Huh?
What's your class?
A long time ago.
Okay, well I'm 08 from
long,
Riverview.
long
Oh, hey,
time
I'm
ago.
too
Yeah.
I'm too
Okay.
Long time ago.
Okay.
You know,
But other than that, like I know it's difficult because I know some parents that are coming, from that district and they do not have Chromebooks.
Nope.
So everything's paper.
well, see,
Everything.
at one
Drive
point,
back and
but
forth
see,
and
at
drop
one
it
point in time, Review was an Apple school. You see, and that's when they were giving out the iPads and everything because they were Apple school. They had a contract with Apple. I don't know what's going on with them now, but I know for the district that I work in, they hand out the Chromebooks. They hand out hotspots for the kids who don't have internet access at home, and a lot of other districts have been doing the same thing. This is the first time I've heard of a district that's not supplying the kids with Chromebooks.
Yeah.
be
I mean,
smart.
it's not just Riverview.
No, it's other schools, but that's just the one we know offhand.
Yeah, that's the one we know
So,
offhand. So.
but I will say this: I don't know about everybody's situation with their kids, but for the ones that I know and the parents that I'm friends with at my son's school, their kids need structure. And being at home, they're too relaxed, and it's not flowing like it should. I know T is making it be like it's something simple, which it is. I'm not saying that it's not, but for it to happen at the end of the summer and they got a little trial,
Right.
and then my
So it was
son.
like that some school.
So my son went to summer school and did it,
Right.
and he did fine. Everything was good, and now it's back to school. So for me, you need to know what you're doing. But I just know my kid, and when you know your kid and you know what they need as far as structure, he definitely needs his teacher to be like, this is this, this is
Right,
this.
right.
He's not at a
That's
desk.
the thing.
he needs
Everybody
something
learning.
hands-on.
Everybody learning
At a different,
different space,
yeah.
like- and especially the younger kids, like younger kids.
that's what I'm
probably
saying,
got
elementary
their
is-
attention, like everybody, like man,
Well,
I
see, that's
ain't
the hard
looking at this
thing.
screen.
That's the
like,
problem.
Yeah, the little kids ain't looking at this
So
screen.
with the little kids, and I say from kids to pre-K, I say pre-K to second grade. I feel like pre-K to second grade, they still need that physical presence. I'm sorry, they still need that physical presence because they need to learn they need to be able to socially interact with
I
everybody.
agree.
Right. They
You
really
know?
do.
Yep.
I think and that's the main key that I feel like they're gonna fail at. Like a
They
lot
are.
of the kids are gonna miss out on that social, that social.
They
activity.
more
And
their
who
friends.
knows?
Like,
And who knows when they're gonna go back to school? Like some of the districts, like St.
You know what they say? They said there's no more snow days. Period.
I believe that.
There's a snow day?
It
Charles.
If
shouldn't
there's
have
a
never
snow-
been a snow day in the first place
Well-
because the thing is this. Other schools have been, a lot of other districts have been doing that for years to where there's no such thing as a snow day. You just don't go to school physically, but we'll log you in and you do it. Now, there's-
So this has actually been happening for a
yeah,
while.
this has been
Yeah,
happening
at the
for a
Oh,
while.
I
school
didn't know
districts,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went to St. Peter's to Fort Mount South, we had school districts around us. I think Francis Island and did it like that. But those people are going. Those school districts are in school right now. They're going to school.
Oh, yeah.
St.
Yeah,
St. Charles,
so anything
yeah.
across the bridge
Everybody
right now.
St.
See,
Charles,
St.
yeah.
Charles is
Because they
completely
open, they wide open. That's why.
Shoot, St. Charles, they can
Yeah.
play sports out there right now. You know,
Yeah.
they
They
have
playing football and all that.
They
Sports
have high
going
school
on, all
football
that.
going on now.
Yeah, yeah.
But see, now what's finna happen is a lot of schools from the St. Louis area. Oh shit!
Okay.
Pop me back up. Make sure it's straight. Oh man. All right. Nah, man. Fix it. All right. Nuh-uh. Go down a little bit more. This.
Shut up.
All right. So now,
Shut up.
the schools in the St. Charles area, like I said, they're playing sports right now. They have fans in the stands and everything. We just can't do it in this area in St. Louis County because we go off two different rules. But what's happening now is schools and some of the schools from the St. Louis area have already said that they finna rearrange their schedule and they just gonna go play sports out there in St. Charles.
Like
Yes.
people that can't play right now.
So now schools are going to go out in St. Charles and play all their games. Like we can physically practice here in St. Louis, but you can't play you cannot have no games
Because of the
right now.
because
So
of the
basically, y'all don't have
crowding.
COVID.
so y'all basically got to go out there, find a field,
Because
and go
you-
out there and play our schedule. Now.
Because of the crowd,
Right.
it's social
Right.
Now
distancing,
that's
so they
if you
can't actually
haven't.
have.
That's if you haven't already agreed to play in the spring. You know, like me, I coach in the spring, so our season this year is going to be in the spring, which you know, I'm fine with that. I really did want to play now because this is the time I'm used to playing football.
Damn.
I've never had this much free time ever in my life. Going home right after school. You know how long it's been since I did that?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, like it's crazy. But, you know, I get it. Everything is for the safety of the kids and what's going on. But at the same time, we haven't heard any new cases dealing with athletics. Not at all.
No, I haven't heard.
We haven't. Actually, we haven't heard no cases coming. We haven't heard about no cases coming from the schools in St. Charles. Not at all, bro. None.
Oh, for real?
I haven't heard about none.
Yeah.
We're still in the red though.
They talked
Like
about one case over the summertime with a kid from another
See,
high
Donald
school.
Trump cared about
With a kid from another high school. But he didn't even catch it at the high school. He was at a family function and
That's a damn shame that now we talking about how the kids can't go back to school. Then, but Donald Trump opened every bar and club. And,
Yeah, but
like
that's
that shit
the problem.
retarded.
Because it's because of
that was their
business.
priority to make the economy
business.
go
so
come
everything's
back.
back open to regular time now?
No.
No,
I'm
just
saying,
across the bridge.
They basically said, okay, well, all right, we got to open the world back up. We was on shutdown for
Yeah, because they were
So
losing
they're like,
money.
all right, we're going to open the bars and clubs and the restaurants. That's just because they were losing money.
Well,
so it's
that's
like,
economic
but why
right
y'all
there.
put the education on the back burner, though?
Because that's not important to them. They want to just make
You
all
put,
that
you
stuff.
put kids'
It's money to
education on the
them.
back burner.
It's the money
What
to them.
That's
what
crazy.
what actual income
Dumbass
or
Trump.
how are they profiting off of education? They're not.
But back to the thing.
I mean,
we
I
were
still
saying-
feel like they should have had a plan.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
to the thing where you're
That's
saying they're
like-
going to go
like
out
you
there
said,
and play
back burner.
sports in the other areas. So all that stuff is actually happening right now. So everybody that can't go out, everybody's going to St. Charles. And I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys seen on the news.
Man, look.
There was a
did
big
you
crazy
see,
fight, a big
Did you
brawl.
see St.
Right.
Main
Girl
Street?
on Main Street.
Main Street was packed like crazy.
It was
What was
last
this?
week.
Oh,
I was
it
out there.
last week? Okay,
I was
yeah.
out there.
They said everybody,
out there?
everybody
Yeah,
crossing
yeah.
the bridge
You was
now
outside?
after
Yeah,
like
I was outside. I'm outside.
after 9 o'clock. Everybody
outside.
crosses the bridge because everything stays open till
Hey,
1 still
yeah.
up there.
Hey, I'm
They gonna shut this shit
hey,
down.
We,
They gonna shut
we
that shit
outside
down.
too. Bottom line on Sundays.
Hey man, I'm just plugging. Man, hold up.
I never been there. I really want to
I'm
get
about to
bottom
I'm
line.
gonna stop playing on everything.
What happened?
Hey, I'm plugging somebody else shit.
Oh, no. Go see
Yeah.
DJ Sincere wherever he's at. You're a hater.
Right, don't be plugging but nah, don't tell them where to go.
Hater.
I DJ the
Hey,
whole
man.
little spot, boy.
It's a mold thing, bro. It's a mold
Man,
thing.
mold my ass. Mold my ass. Hey, I don't know them guys who doing that shit.
They rip you guys, man. Come on.
So-
man.
Oh,
I ain't loyal to nobody. I ain't loyal to nobody for no money.
Oh, shade.
The shade.
So where do you DJ at?
Shisha.
Okay, you at
That's where
Shisha?
you at.
I know. Damn, I'm trying to tell the audience.
Hey, you already know where I'm going.
Where you
already know
going?
where I'm going with
Where you
that.
going?
What?
I ain't gonna even put it out there. I ain't gonna even put no hate on the spot.
Man,
Oh,
look.
man.
Oh no, yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna do that. But nah, like it's a couple of schools, like the Rockwood School District. They already announced that they going out in St. Charles and they gonna play all their games out there. Which I don't see nothing wrong with it. I low key wish we was playing right now. I do. But you know, to each his own. Can't always have everything your way. You know. Yeah.
So besides all of that, I mean, how are y'all dealing with the COVID period? Are y'all, are we back to work? Y'all on y'all regular?
I never left work. I work at the hospital.
Okay.
Well, see, we back to work. We're in the classroom. No kids in the classroom though.
Okay.
You know, no kids are there. It's just us. You know, we just hold our classes in our classroom.
Okay.
No kids. It's
I'm
cool.
trying to figure out who ain't at work.
Juicy,
Except for the
you
people
back to
that
work?
call.
Yes, I'm back to work. I'm in there slaving.
Okay.
Don't want to talk about it.
But,
But they ain't never gonna. I mean, like for me, for the workplace, and for most jobs, like they don't. I hate to say it, but they don't care.
They don't give a
want
damn.
you to come in. They want you to wear your mask,
They don't
and they
give a
want
damn.
you to be there and be there on time. If you have any issues, they got a separate hallway for you to go walk down there. They're gonna check you out. They feel like you're okay. You're back to work.
Yeah.
And then, so that's all there is.
So are y'all? I mean, y'all going out? Y'all going on dates? Y'all
I'm going
dating?
out. I'm outside.
Ah,
You
look.
dating?
No, I'm not. I
You're
ain't
not
dating
dating?
nobody.
Oh wow, you said that
Okay.
very.
Did you hear it? DJ Sincere said I'm single.
He's
It's a dollar
single.
bill.
I ain't
Yeah,
dating
I'm
Hit him up in
single.
his DM.
That's
At
why I'm
DJ
single.
Sincere.
I ain't
IG.
tripping
Hey,
on nothing.
look,
I'm
dating in
sipping
2020
on
fucking
something
suck.
and my homegirl says she got a bad bitch for me tonight.
You said dating in 2020.
Yeah.
So why you think dating in 2020 sucks, man?
Social media and these motherfuckers think they got options at their fingertips and all type of shit.
I would definitely say social media in 2020 and dating clashes. It's terrible.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with it at all. I mean, for me, I would need a guy that knows how to kind of communicate without social media being that
His main
communication,
platform.
yeah, or his communication to express himself.
Right. Express it to me.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you there.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I'm a communicator, so I'm not.
Right. I want to know.
But I feel like we meet people that ain't communicators, so it'd be that.
All right, now, when you
issue.
say you need him to express to you without going to social media to express yourself, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
as far as on what level?
Subliminal messages. So say for instance, you know, we into it or whatever the case is, and he feeling some type of way. Instead of coming to me about his true feelings, he'll throw out a subliminal post or a subliminal message. Whether it be, I don't know, it can be Instagram, whether it be Snapchat, whether it be Twitter, you know, Twitter fingers, you know, whatever. So let's say for instance we into
So
it and
he DM guys and all that.
not DM, I'm saying like just post it. Just post it. Knowing damn well I'm gonna look at your shit.
right.
Knowing damn well I'm gonna look at your shit
And then I know you're talking about me.
And you know
How
it's
y'all look at
subliminals.
yeah, like
So it's like, okay, so that's really how you feel?
Yeah.
that is how you feel.
I know, that's
Well,
really
why
how you
can't
feel.
Why can't you
That's,
just say
that's
it
really
to
how
me?
you feel.
But why can't you say that shit to me? Why you gotta take it to social media?
And
But
then you
why I
got,
gotta find out how you truly feel on social
and
media?
then you got all your
I mean, but
followers.
Because he a punk.
The thing is this,
Period.
though. He could be a punk. Or have you ever made him feel comfortable enough to even talk to you like that?
Yes. What if I have given
He a
you
man, fuck
countless?
that.
I'm just saying.
Say it again, Juan.
What,
Fuck that.
what if
Yeah,
I've
man,
given you?
fuck that.
What if I've given you?
I
a
agree.
countless-
you feel
I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
You want me to wash your panties
Hey,
too?
but all cats don't say that, though. I
Man,
say what I'm
look.
gonna say. You say what you gonna say.
I'm gonna say
But
we
listen.
gonna class, how we gonna class.
But
if
you
we
got a
don't
lot of
agree-
people that don't say that. These be the same people
They
that
be
won't
frontin'.
If they see you in person, they won't say nothing to you. They'll wait to after the fact and be looking you up like, oh, she is. I seen on so and so. Damn, what's
I
up,
mean,
man?"
but that's like I said, that's them DM guys. You know what I'm saying? Them DM guys.
What's
stuff.
the DM
He
guy.
just wait.
Yeah.
Look.
The DM
Shoot.
guys. Yeah.
Shoot.
They're supposed to see you and then
Yeah.
don't want to say nothing to you. We're like,
Yeah.
I
So
seen
check
you
this out.
last night. You was looking good. Yeah. That's
So
some
have you ever
bullshit.
had one of them situations where you sat there and you just sat there and went to social media and put out a subliminal message or some shit like that?
So, I'm a-
After you said you don't like it, have you
No,
done
so
it?
look,
has.
I'm
She
gonna
has.
keep it
She
100.
has. She
But
has.
no, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a song person. So whatever I'm going through, I
You
express
listen
it
to
in
music.
song.
Old school.
So
She
what?
got-
So you gonna basically go on internet and just post a song?
Oh, a song.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
a song.
a song.
The song will literally. I'm telling you. I love music. I love music.
Too,
So I'll find the
I
right
understand
song
that
for
too,
the
though,
right
yeah.
situation,
I
and
understand
it'll
that.
just express how I'm feeling at the moment.
But I feel like I ain't put
But-
that because I know. a person
but I'm
looking
not
at that,
saying
they
silly-
Still, they still like, oh, that's a subliminal.
But I feel like.
Yeah, but I'm not saying silly shit like, oh, okay, like after we got done getting into it, oh, I keep a couple holes in my pocket.
Right.
Or let me buy you, what was it? Let me buy you lunch or some
Yeah,
shit.
let everybody lunch or the other one when they're talking about some.
I keep a couple holes in my pocket.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I seen that somewhere.
I mean,
Girlfriend applications open.
but y'all
Yes.
realize-
New bitch, who this?
yeah, you know, just shit like that.
No bitch who this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
for me,
But y'all keep hoes in y'all pocket too now.
Every woman got
Oh, y'all coming with the
Y'all got
comeback.
hoes.
one. Every
now.
woman got one.
We got hoes?
It doesn't
Hey, I had
matter.
this comment. Every woman got somebody in their pocket.
It doesn't matter.
More
if
than
you
one.
have
You
hoes.
might not say nothing to them, but and
No, he gonna say more than one.
And
More than
I
one,
mean,
but y'all got
no,
hoes
but
in
I
y'all
ain't gonna say more than one. I'm gonna say it's that one that can
But
get
I'm
it.
saying, even if you
It's
do,
not, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever, they got a fool nigga. They got a nigga.
I mean,
they got a cash. They got a
That's
cash
different.
nigga.
But I'm saying that,
But wait,
that
they
nigga
got-
that's gonna replace that
Right,
nigga
that's
you
what I'm
with
saying.
is that one
These
nigga.
are the
so-
cats that they got in line. They got a date nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got a phone nigga. They got all that shit.
What's a phone nigga?
the
a
one
phone
that,
nigga.
that likes to talk on the
got
The
phone.
one that like to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nigga that's
Why y'all niggas don't like
Then
to
you
talk
got
on the
nigga
phone?
that
Then you got
then you got nigga that's really current. Like really
Wait, wait,
current.
wait.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then she got that. Come on over and slide, nigga. The one that she let beat.
The sneaky links.
Yeah, the sneaky link. The sneaky link.
The sneaky links.
The sneaky link. The sneaky link.
That just popped up in 2020. I was like, that's a
She
new
got a sneaky,
yeah,
she
sneaky
got a
link.
sneaky link
Sneaky
up.
link.
She got a sneaky link up.
Y'all know about
Yes.
them
But
sneaky
even
links.
with all that being said,
Mhm.
I don't feel like when it comes to women versus men, when we're going through different things emotionally or physically or whatever, you guys totally deal with things way different than we do. We
Really
want to
do.
express it. I want to sit down. I want to tell you this is this.
Every woman
Some
not like
dudes
it,
are
though.
different. Some dudes are different. They might want to hear it and they want to give back feedback. But then for the most part, from what I've been hearing in these streets, they just want to give up and move on to the next.
Or they avoid the
If
confrontation.
It's not fun, they don't want to be involved. In it.
Or they avoid the conversation.
Correct, because they feel like it's bringing too much drama to them. They don't want to discuss their feelings. They feel like if they did certain actions, that you should just know, like you're a damn mind reader.
Y'all dealing
I'm
with
fucking
little
not.
niggas. Y'all dealing with
You
some
know what
little
I'm
niggas.
saying?
I'm just
No,
saying,
we're just
that's
saying
one of the
things that
things-
we've been hearing.
Yeah.
That's some little niggas though, but that's
You
somebody
say
just-
that.
No,
but
I'm
then
serious.
some, okay, you
Because
say
I mean,
that, but I know some grown ass men that are on that
But
shit.
that's some little niggas. He's still a little nigga. He a grown man, but he a little nigga.
They'll talk about all this stuff, and then as soon as it comes down to some real, when it's not fun, when it's not, let's not go on a date, when it's not hanging out and cuddling and kissing and all that
when
shit.
you feel like all those
When
the
you
fun
got
days
issues,
and died down.
Yeah, the
Now
honeymoon. They
we
call it
know.
the honeymoon.
Yeah,
phase.
when
Yeah,
the
when it's
honeymoon,
all
the
over.
honeymoon for the real
People
issues,
tap out.
they don't
Yeah.
want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Talking about
I
somebody
mean, like I
else.
said, how you saying that? I done dealt with women on that.
And I'm saying they're like that too.
Yeah,
They're like that too.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
just
They
wish.
don't want to
That's
communicate
true.
like they used to. Used
just
to a
wish-
motherfucker chasing them or a man chasing them, so they like, all right, well, I'm free, so
They on smack.
the man gonna chase me anyway.
Right. I just wish that we all could come with labels. In the beginning of the date, the label just come down
What's
like
the label
you
like?
know,
What-
to say all the stuff that you're really gonna be once the honeymoon stage is over.
That's the more important shit right there.
That
The
is so that needs to come to the forefront for me.
yeah.
It's never gonna come from the
It's not, but I'm saying I just wish that it would.
Why? And then no, you gotta figure it out. You gonna have to figure
I
it out.
don't want to.
regardless.
This ain't built.
I ain't got
I'm
time for
not
this
doing
shit.
They
that.
ain't build a chick either.
I ain't got
You
that
don't
time
have to
either.
deal with it.
I ain't got that
You
type
can
of
pick
time
and
either.
choose what you want to do.
But
But
see,
all
this
I'm
the
saying
thing.
is,
I'd rather you tell me what the hell it
This
is
the
up
thing.
front
Correct,
too. I want you
correct.
to tell me what you want.
Right, but
what
see,
you,
y'all
what you
should-
don't
let me
want.
see.
what
But
you
here's
want.
the thing,
Look,
you
what
can
want,
tell a
what you-
motherfucker
That's
what
why
you
I said,
want.
like,
And if I'ma be
I've
able
been
to
like,
do
I'm
it
like,
for
hey, I ain't
What's your thing? What's going on there?
Nah, it's
But
not.
see, this the
I ain't
problem.
gonna
This the problem right here. This is what I feel like.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be playing.
whatever I
Y'all
say
talk
one
about
from now on. Okay.
Y'all talk about the honeymoon stage. The honeymoon stage, right?
Okay.
Now listen, with the honeymoon stage, is that more for you or is that more for him?
It should be for us.
I think it should be for both
It
parties.
should be
bro.
for both.
I would say, why
it
would
should
it
be,
be?
It should be for both, but this is where I'm getting at. So, in the start of everything, are you more concerned?
About the good time?
No. Let me finish. Are you more concerned about how Buddy is feeling day to day, or is you more worried about how he's making you feel day to day?
No, I'm interested in how he feels.
Yeah.
I'm a giver and a carer. I'm way
Very
more
nurturing.
interested. I'm way more
Because a
interested
lot
in
of
how
times-
you feel than versus
Now, see,
myself.
and
Because when you're happy, I'm happy.
Cause see, a lot of times it's more so about I got to make sure I please you day to day when we starting off because I don't know what you got in your bag over there. And
Right.
I want you to.
At
Like,
first,
and what
yes.
we
I
got
want
dating?
you-
Why y'all
Correct.
dating?
And I want
first,
you.
yes.
I want
So
you.
you don't
I
know
want you to
this.
get straight like me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
At
at the
first,
same
right.
time,
Right.
But at the same time, every day I'm worried about how you feel, what you're going through, and the issues that you have going on.
But it's like
Versus-
nobody checking on me.
Versus you checking on him like, hey,
I feel-
what's going on? Because the thing is this. We get it. Women go through a lot. Y'all have y'all little moments up and down. It can be the smallest little thing that make you feel bad. But then at the same time, you got to understand, we're black men walking around in America, period. So it's a lot of stuff that we have to take that it fucks with us, and it's like, damn, I have to take this shit because either this is what's paying my bills, I want to make it home to my kid, and so when we get to you, sometimes we don't express that because we've probably been taught that that's just showing the signs of being too weak, and sometimes you don't want no soft ass cat.
I don't feel that way.
You know
no
what?
more,
Let me
goddamn.
finish though. I'm just saying. Like you said no more. But I'm just speaking in general. I'm not even talking about you, me, nobody else. I'm just saying in general for most men.
Right.
All right?
Both
Because
men
they
do
feel
feel
like they have to
vulnerable.
be able, they gotta hold that hard shell.
And I
You
get
know,
that.
and I feel like you would get the most out of a man if you let him know that, you
You
don't
can
need
you come talk to
you
me
don't need
about
that hard shell all the
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Right.
Because the more comfortable a man is in his most vulnerable side with you, I feel like the better your relationship is gonna be because you're gonna see all of him all the time,
Right.
versus you only seeing one side of him, and that's the side that's trying to please you to really get you in his pocket.
And I
Right.
agree with that. I'm not saying that you're not right, but sometimes a woman will do that for him. She'll be that person. She'll be that rock. She'll say all the things.
That right woman can do that.
She'll do that. But then when she's trying, you have the toxic niggas that will
think
push that shit away.
Or they think that you're doing it maliciously.
Yeah, like there's something
you're trying. Yeah,
well,
like you know what I'm saying. Why are you doing it like that?
And they won't say it at first. Like we'll leave and a hug and a kiss and bye bye and I'll go home. Babe, I'm home. He'll be like, okay. And then he sits at home and manifests the shit like, damn. Why is she doing this shit for me? Then think about how long we've been talking.
So
like
you
it's not
gotta feel
enough.
like it fuck him up, like.
So like he's sabotaging the whole thing because
And women do that too, though.
And I'm not saying they don't. I'm just
I'm not
touching
saying
on
they.
what
I'm just
you
saying
said.
what. Yeah.
So I'm saying after that, then I say, you know, babe, that's not what it is. I really genuinely care about you.
Right.
I'm really trying to be there.
They
for
think
you.
it's some
I got
They
you.
think
I got
it's-
you.
right.
So
You
then
think
that's
that-
when they start throwing in the crazy shit. Well, I mean, why you ain't doing that for another nigga? What happened to the nigga that you was talking to before me? Was you not doing that for him? What makes me so
I
special?
asked about
Right.
Blah
that
blah blah blah. But some dudes
But that's what
do.
they
I'm
think. They're
telling
just
you.
they're just going in their circle. Like
Just
if
like he
you're
said.
this good of
Yeah.
a woman, what makes you think that?
Why are you being this good to me? Why am I so?
Why are you now?
And then I express,
you know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I think you're
see, that's-
special
that's-
because
to me, that's
this, and this, and he's still telling me, well, I mean,
I think
ain't
that's
another
an immature.
person
That's an
will-
immature.
No, that's the scare.
I think yeah, you're scared.
You don't. You're
And I
not
don't think it's
ready.
immaturity. It's just that you're not scared to let yourself be
I mean,
open
You
enough.
found the person, and you're afraid that you're
That's
gonna fuck it up
crazy.
now because she's so great, and
True.
they're out there.
And I feel that. Yeah, I feel
And
that
that's
same
the
way,
same
vice
thing for a
versa.
man. He
I feel
can come to
that
me-
same way, vice
Yes.
versa. 'Cause-
A man can come to me and be like, "Oh, I'm not. They're doing all this stuff. They're whining and dining me, all this shit." Now I
but
think
then you
something's
like,
up.
hold on,
Yeah.
this shit too good
Yeah.
to be true.
You be- sometimes you
It's
be
too
like-
good
And
to be
then,
true.
and
Like,
then we get an
You got another
argument 'cause
bitch over
one
here
day
somewhere.
We go
You got a
out
whole
to
nother
lunch.
family somewhere.
Yeah, we
You know
go
how
out to
us
lunch
females.
or go out somewhere, and I'm like, let me
this
get
nigga
this.
sneaky.
I got
He ain't
this.
that perfect.
And have a straight argument about who's gonna pay the check because I just feel like you're doing too much. You're trying to like I don't know. Some girls want all that stuff. I don't need all that.
Right.
Cause you're a real woman.
I just want you to be real with yourself and real with we don't gotta do anything for anybody else. This is supposed to be about me and you.
Right.
And that's how it needs to be.
Hey, now I know one thing, and this is like a big personality test for me, and it's so small. It's the smallest thing ever. We get in the car, right? I open the door for you. I let you in the car. I close the door, and then I walk over to my side, and you just sitting there like this.
So what you want? Open the door?
You want me to open the door for you?
At least if it's crack the mug open or something, shit. I don't know, shit. What the fuck? Like
Probably not gonna get that.
she said.
hey,
they
I
would
mean,
get that.
I'll unlock
Like,
the door.
unlock the door. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
like, unlock the door.
Unlock
But your door
door.
should be unlocked right since our door.
Yeah, see her.
Some doors,
And all
some
these
doors,
cars are
like
smart
mine,
now.
like mine, like if you get in my car now, and you close the door, so say when you
door
all get in
locks,
my
okay.
car, the door instantly locks.
So I can
then-
press unlock for you. Okay,
so
I can
then
do
you
that.
gotta-
But
yeah.
then reaching
I
over
mean,
and
I
depending on
like-
what I
But that's
got
what
on,
I'm saying.
I
That's
can't
what
do all
I'm. That's
that.
what I'm getting at. Just unlock the door sometimes, you know.
So what about the gratitude behind it? So like, say for instance, a guy open your door and
Ooh.
you're like, "Thank you so much." You know that shit. Like
That's-
y'all don't.
That's
That's
great.
not.
Like yeah. And
know.
sometimes I feel like you don't have to tell me thank you because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to.
Okay, so
Some
say
people
for
don't.
instance, I got another scenario. So there are guys out there that feel like you shouldn't touch any door at all.
Huh.
I had a nigga tell me, I don't want you to touch any doors at all when you with me. Okay, cool.
Right.
So then when does it get to a point where you're just standing by the door and like
then-
does that
yeah,
does
right.
that you know what I'm saying?
But see, most people who genuinely open doors all the time for women, they do it.
I
they're
know,
gonna do
but
that
I'm just
all
saying
the
like
time.
sometimes you
Hey.
you know I be feeling kind of like I'm waiting.
Yeah.
That
And I don't know if that's a
You
test
want
or
to
what.
press her or something?
I'm just saying like
Probably
sometimes
is.
I'm
I
waiting
don't know
like
if
you
you
know
know.
later
I
on.
don't know no situation that just was like that, like all
They're out
the
there.
time, bro. Like,
I
They're
mean,
out there.
there is it's situations.
Yeah,
like
there is
that.
situations where they do open your door all the
Like,
time.
I don't-
I mean, sometimes they pick up their feet, run to that door.
Run. But yeah.
Don't touch that door. I said, oh.
And they get in an argument with you when you touch it.
Right.
Didn't I tell you not to do that? Come on, we're going back to the car to start over.
They run to that motherfucker like I thought a closed door said something.
Not a closed door said something.
Shit.
damn, he like, let me get to it. Like, look,
Right.
hey, you don't ever don't touch that door now until I get there. Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So then you're standing there. It's like a test. Like you stand there away from them to come, but they come in. They come
Yeah,
in.
you're
You know,
right.
open the door. They come in, open the door. But I be feeling like that little 10-second wait. I'm like, damn, nigga, you can't pick up the feet. Like, get to the door
I
a
mean,
little bit.
10 seconds. Wait, shit. Where you coming from?
And when you start dating, in the beginning,
That
Do you
question
set-
came right in time,
do
too.
you set the
Had to restart
standard?
camera.
Do you start what?
Do you set the standard for one another? When you say, like me and Wanda say, when I tell you this is what I can do, this is what I expect, this is
Right.
this and that, and then you tell me, and so now we're moving forward because we both know what each
Yeah,
other
what
wants
each
to
other
do.
want.
Now we're going forward. Do you let them slip? Like you go. Let's start with the text messages.
I'm scared
you
of
get,
that
you
right
get
now,
the
though.
good morning boo,
Scared of
good
what?
morning babe.
Telling somebody what I
Good-
want because
good
I feel
mo-
like
They're gonna disappoint you.
they gonna do what I want, but then that might be fake. But I don't know. But we gonna
Okay.
talk about that.
I mean, if they do it on their own after, because I mean, you're not gonna know unless you talk about it. But
Right.
moving forward,
So
if
I
they
feel-
do it on their own afterwards, then you know it's genuine. You don't have to always tell them. So I'm saying, like to the text message, when I
What if it's not that person to do?
You say what?
What if it's not that person to do? They only doing it because they feel like they like you, but then it's not them for real.
I mean, then you should see through that. There's times
Yeah.
you can't look past it.
Yeah.
So in a text message, let's start with the text messages: the good mornings, the good morning boo, the muffin, all that stuff.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, let's just say 3 weeks, 4 weeks go by, you get the good GM. Now
Dry
you
ass.
say something.
good morning.
The dry ass,
You
the
get the
dry ass
GM.
GM.
Yeah.
It's hella dry.
But in their mind,
my
It's
fingers
still
don't
good
work.
morning, though.
My fingers.
Fuck that.
Nigga,
So that's what you feel?
that.
You feel like it's still good morning?
It's still good
Hey,
So
morning.
no, that's what you feel?
Yes.
So
it's
there's
still
no,
good
it's
morning.
no dryness behind it.
So then why didn't you
Because
keep
it's
it
a
good-
text
No. Why
Hey, look,
didn't you
you
say
can't-
good morning
That's
from
hella
the
funny
get-go?
because I thought
You
about
can't
that.
say
folks. I
good
was like,
morning, boo,
damn, do
good
women
morning,
get mad
love?
when you just hit
Fuck
GM
yes.
instead of good morning?
Yes.
It's hella dry.
I mean,
That's
sometimes,
hella fucking dry.
Sometimes you're having a GM morning as well. Like, literally.
A dry ass morning.
You,
Hey,
you
look, I just
having a
want to know that I
GM
don't feel
You
like
having a
let me
dry
get
ass-
out.
That's how you
morning.
feel. That's how you feel.
You walk into work and you got Tom and Dan and Billy over there and they all in your ear and you like, get the fuck. Or you woke up late and now
Okay,
you
but what
rushing
does
on the
Tom and Billy
highway.
have to do with
You
me?
done got pulled
Hey,
over.
it don't definitely got nothing to do with her.
Tom and
It
Billy?
doesn't. But see, that's where it comes in where it's like you get one of those and it be like, are you feeling all right this morning? Or just ask. You know,
Yeah.
don't take it like, oh, so it's like that. You sending me this
Oh, I'm
dry
definitely
text
gonna ask.
message.
What happened to Good Morning Muffin? With the eyes and the question mark.
And so this is and this,
All that.
Wait,
And
this
the
is how
heart
you-
behind
this
the
is
smart.
what you gonna
And
get.
the
And then
heart.
you go back.
Wait,
And
no,
the
this
heart.
is what you're gonna get from me. If I'm having a fucked up ass morning and then I tell you good morning and I just don't say nothing else behind, I hurry up. Okay, let me good morning. Then I get to what I'm doing, and then you say, "What's up with this dry ass text?"
And you already having a fucked up day?
You can't just express to me how you feel.
Right.
Why you gotta get so agitated? I didn't do it to you.
No, I'm just saying because then you said you gonna come back and be like, "What's up with this dry
I am
ass?"
gonna ask you what's up because I have a standard, just like you.
But
have a
see, that's the
standard.
thing. You're asking what's up with the text message. You're not asking what's
What's
going
up
on with
with-
the person.
With the person.
You
Okay, I
what
can
I'm
see.
saying?
I can see
You're
where
not
you're
asking
going.
what's going on with the person. At this
True,
point, at
true.
this point in my mind, I'm feeling like you're more concerned about this damn good morning and me putting a heart by it than versus
I just
damn,
got pulled over.
I just got pulled over by the police or some shit just happened or my fucking tire fell off my car. I was in a fucking car accident. Whatever the case may be, you're
Those are
more
your
worried
statements.
about. You're more worried about saying good morning, love, good morning, baby, or something like that. And then I'm automatically gonna be like, damn, you
But
know,
I feel
like
like in
I've
most
had
cases, maybe they
and
didn't
I'll
think
be
it like
like,
that, but
I've
yeah.
had a fucked up ass morning. I'm not gonna say I've had a fucked up ass morning. I'm gonna.
But I
reply
would
back.
understand that. But I mean, it depends on.
I'm
who
gonna
you're talking
reply
to.
back, and I'll be like, look, I'm not having a good morning.
I got
And that's
you.
what my whole thing
Yep,
is.
and I
Are
can
you gonna,
understand.
like, say for instance, we did not, reciprocate the fact that you're having a fucked up day. Are you gonna come out and say, I'm having a fucked up day?
And then I can say, okay, well, what's wrong? Do you want to talk about it? Do you need?
Exactly.
And then you can.
Now, us
find out.
females, we don't mind telling y'all we having a fucked
Sure
up ass
won't.
day.
What you doing? Call me right now. I don't even want to text it because it's too fucking long.
you heard
So this
everything.
Everything's wrong.
everything.
Everything's wrong.
Wine here, babe.
You know, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, why is it so hard for y'all to be like, hey,
And
this
then
is
with
what's
me
happening?
texting, I'm a horrible ass texter. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Especially like when I'm at work or anything like that and my day is going, the phone gets put down and I'm in front of. I got 3 computer
And that
screens.
person
I got,
needs to
I got
understand
3
that if
computer.
you're talking to somebody that
I got 3.
Right.
I got 3 computer screens in front of me.
Because you're
But I guess
manipulating.
that might be a person that just want that attention that you
Well,
probably
they
been
can't have
giving
that
and
right
then
now.
Right,
They're being
you're
greedy.
at
So you
work.
got- you gotta
you're
tell
at
motherfuckers
work,
to
so
understand,
you
like,
gotta
look, now I'm at
understand.
work.
I'm
Yep.
at work. I'm gonna talk to you, like, and then sometimes even when it's lunchtime and I get that little 30 minutes, man, them motherfucking cohons come off, my feet is up, and I'm
I
like,
did.
out.
Literally.
That little 30 minutes because You need that, especially when you dealing with other people's children. Yeah.
When they're not yours.
And then like with me now, because like my son comes to work with me now sometimes, you know, majority of the time. He comes to work with me now and it's like, all right, I got a class right here, then I got a class right there. Him, them. I have to try to move him all the way to the other side because he'll hop on there like, "Hi guys, what's going on?" And I'll be like, and I be mushing him.
You're like, damn.
I be giving him a little mush, like,
Hold on.
back up, dog, back up. And he like, "I just want to say hi," and I be like, "I don't want to say hi to you," and I be pushing mute, and he be like, "But daddy," I be like, "No, go over there," you know. But and then when it's time, like even that little 30-minute lunch, he get up there and he want to go to sleep. So my feet relaxing on the desk comes to him sitting his little tall self on my lap, and now he knocked out with me, and it's like, you know.
But I get that.
That's your break right
So
there.
then
Right,
after
that's my break. Now after school, you know, yeah, I call you when I get out. I call you after school. Now if I got practice, it's gonna have to be after I get out of
Well, as long
practice.
as you communicated with her, I feel like it should be fine. She knows what you're dealing with. She knows what you have going on. It shouldn't be a surprise.
It shouldn't be a surprise.
It shouldn't be, because you know you're a busy guy. But my thing is you have to make sure you're thorough with your communication.
That's
you
all it
can't
is.
just
Because
say,
if it ain't consistent,
yeah,
on a
and then
consistent
shit can't just
situation, then
keep
it's
popping
it's
up
not gonna make
because
sense.
they'll start to feel like, well,
Not gonna
damn, do you
make
even
sense.
want to spend
Yeah,
time
yeah.
with me? Do you even want to do anything? And then I'm always a big advocate. I don't care what nobody says. You make time for the things that you want.
They
You
do.
don't
I don't
have
believe
to
all
do
that
it.
bullshit. You can't be
You
that
will
damn
make,
busy.
you can get on the phone. Me and my best friend do it all the time. We're in a whole relationship. What's your schedule like this month? Tell me what days, and we make time. We're both very busy.
Yeah,
but
make
this
time for it to be
is,
hang
this
out
is
with
my
each other.
best friend.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So it
Even
makes me
if-
feel like, why the fuck y'all can't do it?
Right.
Period. Even if me and her just go to each
I
other's
know, I'm
house
about
and
to tell
lay
you
on
that
the
they
couch.
bullshit.
Yeah.
They on some bullshit.
Yeah. Period. They
Correct.
are. So now, since we're on the bullshit part, so do you settle with the bullshit, or you confront them about how you feel?
Oh, definitely
No, you gotta
confront.
confront
You
them.
bring it up. You bring
Okay,
it up.
okay,
Yeah.
so then you bring it up, you guys have a conversation. Let's just say it doesn't get better. Then what? Now you already like them. Let's fast forward.
Right, that's what I'm
to-
saying. You already like them. Right.
So now it's hard for me to be like, well, damn. Now it's like you're not giving me attention. We're not seeing each other. We're barely communicating. And then when we do, it's either we're fucking or there's nothing.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't be fucking.
Well, you know what I'm saying. That's normally what it is.
I'm
so.
just keep it 100.
Yeah.
If I feel a certain type of way right now, I'm not gonna want to fuck you.
No, but I'm saying you don't feel that way yet. It's just getting to that. That's how you feel.
All right, so
You know
now,
what I'm
I
saying?
got one.
So do you settle?
No,
No,
man, don't settle with
But
shit.
now listen, here, here it is. You all talk about it, right?
Yeah.
All right, you say, hey, I don't like this, and this is what I don't like.
And what can we do to make it
Okay,
better?
so now he works on fixing that,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But listen, he works on fixing that. But what if it's not in the way that you want it, like the pace that you want it, you know? But he changes that, he fixes that, but then there's something else that you got to work on, and then you know they get that too. But yet y'all still having the same conversation over and over and over again. But that's the thing though. Sometimes you do have them reoccurring conversations where either one person,
Somebody ain't getting it.
You
somebody's
either need
not,
to compromise or
somebody's
you have
not
to
Yeah,
pick
getting
and
somebody
choose
ain't
your.
getting
You
it.
gotta
Because-
pick and choose your battle.
Yeah.
you know, because
Or some people egos are too big. Where let's say, for instance, they know they can fix it, but they don't want to fix it right away because they know they've been told to fix it.
Yeah, that's
Some people's
True.
egos
But-
are so
Nah, yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
true.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not,
that's
but
what
you know
that's
what
not
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying though. That's I get that, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, say you do fix it, but you know it's now it's something else. So it's like every other week or something, you got something else that you don't like about
Well, that's
this
a
person,
petty. She's a petty.
and
girl.
and you know and you
Yeah.
work
Or
on-
he.
either or he or
Yeah,
she.
you know. You're
Yeah,
right.
if
You know.
every week
And I
if
feel
it's
like
something
this,
else by he or her,
I feel
then
like
it's
this. If
petty.
if it's nothing too major, if I really like you like that, I learn to deal with it because I know if it's not a
Right.
if it's
Because
not
you
a,
got that
if
patience.
it's-
You gotta have
Correct.
patience
If
with
it's
certain
not a
things. Like,
relationship
this ain't a deal breaker, so
Yeah, so-
alright, we gonna
We
grow.
gonna-
We gonna
Yeah.
grow in that
Correct.
situation. We
Correct.
gonna let that grow.
let that grow. If it's
Yeah.
not a relationship, if it's nothing that can kill our relationship, I can accept that. Why? I'm gonna accept that because I'm accepting you and because I want you. So I'm gonna accept that. You know, and I'm never gonna bring it up. You know, I
Nah.
brought it up once, and that was the end of that. But
I ain't gonna bring it up.
but
like
I've
that.
accepted that, and I know that's who you are. So I let that be. You
Well,
know?
sometimes when we bring stuff up, from what I've heard, women feel like they feel now you're making them feel guilty because they feel some type of way about how they're telling you how they feel. They're feeling, you're not making them feel this way. I'm expressing my feelings and my emotions to you, and now it's
damn, you're so goddamn emotional.
Right, God, and you're spoiled, and you're this and you're that. Like, what else do you want me to do? Type shit. So now you shut
when
down.
Honestly, you're just communicating.
For real. Like, and I'm not an arguer.
Oh, I know. Not argumentative at all.
I'm going to tell you how I feel, and if you want to take it as an argument, then that's on you.
Because some people do take how you say you
because
got
I know my
conversation
tone of
or-
voice can be
they take
elevated,
conversation
so I
back.
know I can understand that could be something. But at the same time, don't make me feel bad
For expressing my
how
feelings.
I feel about
Exactly.
you. And the same
You're right.
thing
You're
for
right.
a
You got a
guy.
point there.
If
Exactly.
you're telling me how you feel, what
Nah,
kind
you
of bitch
can't.
am
You
I
can't
being?
get mad. You like, oh, well,
Get over it.
man,
You're
though.
like,
But that's what
come
I'm
on.
saying because, like,
That's
certain,
fucked
I'm gonna
up.
tell you this. I ran into a situation where the woman who I was talking to, she felt like it was like, I guess the guys who she was previously maybe messing with don't do all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't make me be like him. I'm gonna
And
say
that's
what's
the
on my
problem.
mind.
You can't
So it's
bring
like
your
if I'm
past
trying to tell you
into
what's
your
going on
future.
with me,
Right.
but you like dudes don't. Well, no, the niggas that you used
Yes,
to fuck with
yes.
don't do
Don't
that.
express
You
that.
know what I'm saying? They like they ain't better.
They don't
whatever,
care,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever,
No.
whatever. They don't give a fuck.
But you gotta
I
also
care. So
understand-
it's like it is
But
what
you
it
gotta
is.
also understand this, and me, you've had this talk a lot of times. All right.
I ain't gotta understand shit.
No,
if I'm
listen,
expressing
man,
myself.
shut the fuck up and listen, nigga. God damn. So,
Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna punch
hey,
on it.
but anyway, so you gotta understand, like,
Behind the scenes.
we've had this conversation a lot of times to where, some females see something different that they want in you that they saw that they weren't getting them other guys. Like, and they figure they can get that out of you. Like, they look, okay, one, you a nice ass dude, you XYZ, this is what they gonna say. So they like, oh, okay, I want him to be the gentleman guy. I want him to be this and that, and I'm looking
You
for
can't
him.
do that.
I know that, but that's what they do, and you know that.
Right.
We've had this
You can't do that.
conversation. They look for you to be Prince Charming, perfect gentleman, no fucking flaws for real, and just want you to be that all around perfect dude.
Sorry,
And
this
they
isn't
want
Cinderella.
something, but see, this is the thing. They want something that
Right.
they never. Some of them never had that, and they want something that they've never had, and they figure, hey, I'm gonna get what I've never had out of him because I'm used to dealing with.
X, Y, and Z.
I'm used to dealing with street nigga number one,
Mm-hmm.
dope dealer number two,
Mm-hmm.
thug nigga number three.
I
You
love
know
it.
what
All
I'm
that
saying?
shit. All that.
All those,
Yeah.
all those,
And all them didn't express none of their feelings.
and then
They ain't express they feel what I'm saying. They ain't gonna express none of
No.
that.
And
But
and they was fine with it too. They wouldn't say nothing about it.
Right.
They were
But
like,
see,
oh,
the
until they
problem
got
is-
sick of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Then they had
Then you
something
gotta
to
be like,
say.
oh, you
And
ain't.
it's balls to the motherfucking wall.
Well, because now you have that shit built up because you weren't expressing yourself. You're
Yeah.
trying to be the typical go with the flow girl.
I hate when the person say that.
And
Don't
they
tell
go
me
with the
no go
flow,
with the
that's
flow.
built it up.
Oh
And
my
guess what?
God.
Guess what? That's
Thank
what-
you.
That's
That's
what that girl
bullshit.
said.
and
Yeah,
then you not
bullshit.
That's what that girl said. She's like,
and
why
then
don't
you
just
not
go
being
with
the
the flow?
cash out to shut
I
the
said,
fuck
go
up,
with the
nigga.
flow. I'm a
You
grown
see what I'm
ass
saying?
man. Go with
You
the
said
flow with
cash
me.
after shut the
I
fuck
said
up.
the cash out, shut the fuck up, nigga. You not being that nigga, and then after a while they like, damn, this nigga ain't doing this or that. But see, cause that's not who you are. You got the cat. I'm gonna cash you out so you can shut the fuck up.
Right.
I ain't
Yeah,
gotta
I
deal
ain't
with you for
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
They
and
don't
that
want
ain't,
that.
Yeah.
that ain't you. So it's like, what the fuck? So they like, damn.
That's crazy.
Sometimes people.
Yeah, it is great.
A lot of people want what they never had, but then they expect.
They don't even know how to deal with it when they get it.
And
Yep.
and then
So when they
sometimes
get it, it be like,
and they'll run it away
oh,
too.
it's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's like,
hold
oh,
up, it's too
no, I
different.
don't
I'm
know why this
scared
is
now.
happening
Like,
to me.
hold on, I don't even know how to even respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then it's also the thing where when some dudes aren't expressive and they don't really show or share how they feel, and then they finally do, it's also hard for them to take it to where, like I just told him, if we act like we don't care. You
Oh
know?
yeah, definitely.
And
Cause then that
if
makes
they
them
do
wanna
express
shut
themselves,
down.
Yeah, they gonna
Yeah,
yeah,
they
Still
wanna
wanna shut
down.
down. Period.
Yeah, now they gonna be like, all right.
Oh
I
well,
ain't
shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm
Like,
done.
I just expressed a whole situation, what I feel about. It's nothing she even said to me.
Right.
Like, oh, baby, don't even trip off of it. It's just like,
Because I remember
you
I
tripping
had
off of that.
Yeah, I had a relationship a long time ago, and I guess he really was feeling me. But at that time in my life, I didn't think that he really was. You know, like, he was doing certain things, but to me, it was just like, we
It was
just
something
met,
it's just
we're
something
hanging out.
you
You
Right.
know, I didn't think it was like that. And because I didn't show that back immediately,
Oh
Yeah.
he
man.
never gave it back to me again.
Yep.
I'm in the Rolodex. I'd hit him up. Yeah, I'm for real. I'd hit him up. He had all kinds of excuses. My kid this, I got this going on. I was
he
not.
made those excuses
He
up,
used
though.
to.
Yeah.
He did.
No,
He
he
was cooking
definitely
That nigga was
dinners.
like, shit,
I was coming over. He was making lunches and shit for me. Like, it was lit. And I guess, like, I didn't
Right.
show enough appreciation to her. And I, to this day, regret that. I wish that I would have did. But that was my life learning lesson. So now, you know what I'm saying, you treat things differently now that you know better. Sometimes you don't know better.
Yeah.
You haven't
And
had
I get,
that
and I
certain
get
person.
that. So then when a patient would come in to, okay, with a person like, okay, well, I don't think that person know better.
No.
So it's like, let me try to be patient a little
Yeah.
bit, just to, you know what I'm saying, let her get
But
that.
I feel like it was
But
hard
you like,
enough for him to
alright,
get
you like,
to-
hold up. Now I ain't gonna be too damn patient to be a dummy, like, you know what
Because
I'm
he
saying?
really liked me, and I think it was kind of hard
Already.
for him to do that.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna be a dumb fucking dummy. Be like, okay, well, shit, she just ain't gonna get it. She ain't gonna ever get it.
yeah.
Cause you can show he only gonna do that. He cares so much, and you be like, okay, well, shit, alright, I got a time limit too.
Right.
I got an expiration date. I gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not.
I mean,
I'm saying it's an expiration date to everything. Like I
so with
promise.
the expiration date, how do you let a person know that it's over? Like, what is the way that you would go about it? Does it depend on the situation?
I think I would have a conversation.
You what?
Tell me.
I would have a conversation.
Some
like,
people don't
look,
tell them. Some people gaslight people.
But before
They make it
we even
seem
get
like-
to
And
that,
string them along.
but
Yeah.
the thing is, before you even get to that point, you should have a conversation.
How many
Well,
more
I'm saying-
conversations are you gonna have though? You've been having them.
Well, they're
True.
first of all,
Because
the
if you get to
conversation.
that,
Alright,
if you get to
that-
that point that you're done with them, I mean, shit.
I'm done then. Okay,
it's
look,
too
I
late.
can't do this no more.
Right.
No love lost.
I'm done.
It's
I
no
don't
love.
hate
Hey,
you
look,
or anything like
it's
that.
cool. We cool. Blah blah.
just didn't
But
work.
guess what? This right now, I ain't getting what I give, and
So it doesn't matter how many years are invested, what you guys have going
Years
on.
don't
kids,
mean
no
nothing.
kids, nothing. Your happiness is at the forefront. Is basically what you guys are saying.
So you done. You
so
done.
hold on. But you already expressed your happiness anyway. So it's like, okay, this is what I want from you, and you
Yeah.
ain't giving me what I want from you.
But
then
remember in the
I already
beginning,
let
we
you know
just
that.
said it's a give and take. You're gonna try to not. All the issues can't be something like a.
But that's a
starting
big issue. That's a big
or-
issue if you ain't getting what you give.
Well, yes, of course that's a big issue. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when you guys have tried to compromise and the compromising is not working, one person is working at a slower speed than you're working. It's not coming, like Tyrone said, forefront fast right now. Where is it where you've had the conversation and now you're still unhappy? What is it that you're supposed to do?
But you can't. I don't know. I feel like, well,
I think
Yeah,
everyone's
that's a
different.
little
everybody
different.
move-
Yeah, that's a
everybody
little
move-
different.
Everybody
Yeah, that's
move different, you know, and
Because you really haven't did
And you
anything
and the thing is that you can't make someone speed up to your speed. So say
Correct.
for
True, you
instance,
can't. You
like
can't.
I'm on a married level.
Yeah.
You can't expect the motherfucker that's never
But
been
guess what?
married to be on the same level
But
as me.
But I think that,
And that
that
takes
I
time.
think that
It
can happen.
does.
I think that can happen in the beginning though. Like how you okay? What?
No, not necessarily. So like say for
You want to have that
instance,
conversation? Yeah, I mean, I think y'all probably
yeah,
should have
but the
that.
thing is that a lot
I'm
of
dating like you. That's why they say like, okay, well, if you say okay, date with a purpose, and then
but that's the thing.
if
People
both of
don't.
y'all agree that okay, we dating to a certain purpose, and then that'll get cleared
but
up.
see, this is the thing though, and this is how I take dating with a purpose. Okay, when you tell me, hey, I'm dating with a purpose, all right, so I instantly know right then and there that there's something that you're looking for in whoever you're dating. All right? Now, whether you know that purpose is for a reason, for a season, or maybe it's even for life. You know, and what I mean by that is you dating you dating this person, and like you said, you're dating with a person. So you start dating them, and then you know you start finding out different things about the person, and it's like, all right, now this is the reason why I really like this person, or this is the reason why I don't like this, and I don't want this. You know,
They're like triggers.
and even with that reason, you all can still come to some kind of, you know, balance with that. Now, for that season, maybe they just came in there for that little moment and showed you everything that you want, but that person is not that person that's gonna be the person that's gonna give you everything you want, or they just showed you everything you really don't want to fucking deal with ever in life,
Right.
and
Right.
and y'all broke up and y'all still cool.
Right.
That was the season.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
now that lifer is the person that came in there. Y'all had one hell of a reason. You all have had plenty of up and down good seasons, good and bad, and all that balanced out to where it turned into a life situation to where he put that ring on y'all finger and you all are together for life.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Because I mean, no lifelong purpose isn't gonna have ups and downs.
Right.
And
It's gonna
There's
have
no
ups
such
and
thing.
And the thing is, and even with that, like I said, them up and down seasons, maybe y'all broke up and got back together.
Right.
Right,
You know,
right.
Maybe y'all took time apart to figure out what you really want, and then got back together. You know, whether it was you was with somebody else, he was with somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
y'all
when,
end
I
up.
guess that's when you learn when you with
and-
somebody else.
and
Like,
y'all
nah, I
end
want
up-
to be
and
with that
y'all-
person.
Yeah.
And y'all end up
Nah.
coming, and y'all
It's like,
end up-
oh, nah.
Right.
y'all end up coming back because first of all, you all never
history.
really y'all got history. Y'all was never really like hateful towards each other. Maybe at that little moment where it was like, oh, you get on my damn nerves, whatever.
Yeah.
But still, you know, then y'all link back up and it's like in his mind, and it takes us a minute. It really does take us a minute to process some shit. So where okay, I done went off and I done did this and that, and damn, nobody is like you. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So now it's like, alright,
Men go through those situations where
You know,
like,
Well, sometimes
But
it's
see,
too
the
late
thing-
though. When
I
they
mean,
come
it
back.
definitely be too late.
but that's what.
But
But
definitely, I think we all done had
But if you-
men
but if
had
you
those
got-
situations
if
where
you
they
going
try to
through
go
them
back to that
seasons and
situation.
then- and
it didn't
turned
work.
into a life,
It didn't work.
it
Yeah.
wasn't too late.
Right.
You know.
I mean, sometimes
And it
it
can
might
be
not
vice
be
versa.
Sometimes y'all find each other at the
Yeah,
end.
You'll
Yeah.
find each other. If it's all in God's plan, you're gonna
Yep.
find each other.
You've gone years without talking to a person. All of a sudden, you just link back up,
Well,
and
hopefully
you
there's some
just
changes
take
in
off
the
like
link.
ain't nothing.
That's the thing. You got mentally,
yeah.
that shit
You
got to change.
might be off the high of being back together because you haven't seen each other in a
Right.
while and all that, and then you
That's
still
the
realize
thing.
that
But if you
motherfucker
still on
is
some
the
same bullshit,
motherfucker.
Well, then you know.
exactly. It's a whole.
Then you know.
That's why I was telling.
But
Remember,
for-
we had this conversation too. Like, we was like, okay, well, certain things got to happen. Okay, with certain people, you like, okay, well, you had exes. No, okay, well, that ex need a little bit of therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because it's like I ain't stepping back into. I don't give a care
Yeah.
about no many years,
Right.
none of that. Like, none of that don't matter to me because I'm like, all right, well, if that person didn't change mentally,
Right.
then
For me,
Ain't
I
no-
still always have feelings for
ain't
that
no-
person.
oh yeah,
But
that's
I
it.
just feel like
Yeah.
I know them enough that I just feel like in my heart, and I
You would
hate
never
to say
change?
that they're not going to be different.
They might.
And it's
That's the
just
thing.
gonna be
That's
it'll
exactly.
be
Exactly.
the connection that's so illuminating that'll catch you. But in reality, if you use your brain and not your heart, you know that's
That's
not
the thing,
person.
and after so I was like, all right, this is something I had to learn about myself. I was like, yeah, you gotta use your motherfucking mind other
But
than
see,
your heart
it's
with certain
pa-
situations.
it's patience with that too, though. Like,
Yeah, you gotta use your mind over your heart.
If it's meant, then it's gonna be back.
Well, but if it's meant, then it ain't no question, ain't even no gray area to nothing.
sometimes you do have a gray area. But if it's meant, after you pass that gray area, the light shines again, bro. It really does. So
Patience.
exactly.
Shit, it's 2020 and everybody dying right now.
Period.
I ain't got no damn,
Everybody died.
I ain't got no goddamn patience to be playing with
Broke
people.
up for a reason. I'm glad to see you.
So what do y'all think about the whole?
goddamn
Okay,
patience.
so I have two different scenarios. And y'all gotta tune in. We got the Jada and Will, but then we got the Cardi and what's his name? Offset.
Offset, yeah.
So there was a thing on the internet where they were just like, okay, Jada, she goes out and have an entanglement, XYZ. You know, she gets applauded for it. But then you got Offset that go
I don't
out.
applaud her for it, but
I'm just saying. Then you got Offset that goes out and does XYZ, and he gets trash for it.
But see, his situation.
Hey,
was
but
I,
guess what, though?
I heard a lot of different situations on that one.
But I heard
I heard
that ain't what
Offset
it
got
was.
caught with some boy pussy. That's what I heard, and it was all on Twitter.
No.
Y'all heard a lot of
Did
stories.
you feel that?
But
I heard that shit on Twitter.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all.
I heard that shit on
That
Twitter.
ain't what it was.
That might not be what it was, but it's a lot of situations.
I heard Cardi said out her mouth what it was.
What
What
she
it
said.
was?
She said it's not about nothing. It's no nothing. It's like she got tired of them disagreeing with each other, and it was a tiresome situation.
And I also
So it's like,
heard another
we
thing.
disconnect. We basically disconnect.
I also read
So
something.
it was nothing. It was
But
nothing
see,
cheap.
I
She said it was nothing.
I also
She
read
said-
something today where they said
It
that
was, she said it was a disconnect.
all this
Maybe I don't know, but look,
everything that
hold
happened
on.
with COVID,
With all that being
that
said,
they-
I don't know how real of what she was
because
saying.
did you know that
was
they
what
really
it-
they really had never spent longer than a month with each other? Like
And then now they was in
and
their
then
house.
They was in the house, and they had been with each other. They had been around each other
Yeah.
for months and months.
And then now you in this house and you get to really
But
know
that's
about
what I'm saying.
That's something
That's
else.
why-
I read that today too.
Yep.
That was something else.
But that's
I
what I'm
read.
saying. So that's when the argument type of
Yeah.
shit might have occurred.
You
So
don't
that-
like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She got that big ass house, but you can't go in the west and he can't go
Yeah,
in the
that's
east.
what I'm saying.
That's
But
my whole thing. I would took my ass to
still ain't
West
away
Wing.
for a motherfucker though. Like,
And we could have worked that shit out. I love you, girl.
Pull
Right,
over.
from over there.
Pull over.
and they got a whole guest house. A
Pull
whole
over and
guest house.
Stammen. Nigga, go to the pool house.
Yeah, exactly.
Are
That
you
nigga
still
Stephen
mad
had
at
to go
me?
quarantine in
Yes,
that
don't
motherfucker. Stephen had to go quarantine. Go
Yes.
back there 14 days.
Right.
Don't
Yes.
know what. I
Yeah.
said,
funny.
damn, Stephen came back smiling like, yeah, baby, I miss you.
You say you didn't agree with the whole Will and Jada though?
But
Oh, no.
It's
I-
been
look,
a
hold on.
relationship though for
I
years.
want to say
Yes.
this. I don't know. What I'm saying, I don't know all because it's always been talk about Will and Jada. The thing about the Will and Jada
You
thing
talking
that
about the threesome?
I
king-
don't agree with.
Queen in that.
I was
motherfucker.
like, I feel like,
Swinger
Swinger
party.
I
You
feel like
see what I'm
Jada.
Yeah, swingers.
Swingers.
All that.
It was eightums going on in that
That's
motherfucker. Like, God damn it, what
But
you
what
mean?
I'm saying is, when
You
you
talking about set it off? Jada was setting it off. nigga.
hey man, this is-
Listen.
look, what I'm trying to say is, I feel like Jada took advantage of dude. So it was like,
How that nigga should
What?
have
How?
And
What you mean?
He was fucking with his
hold
stuff.
on. This man is in a mental situation, and you gonna tell him he can't get
He
in his
a
feelings?
mental situation. What mental situation?
He was fucked up. That's why he came for therapy. So he in a mental
Then you should
situation.
have went to a therapist, not a sex guy.
But that's the thing that she said. He came to us on trying to fix himself in a mental state. So it's like you know that, but you know that because you the strong person. So it's like, okay, you the strong person saying he came to us. You saying this on camera.
Well, I
he came
guess
to
I'm
us.
not that strong. I'm weak too. Okay, so listen.
I'm just saying this is what Jada was saying. So it's like Jada, you saying he came to us in a mental state, blah blah blah. So it's like, okay, well,
Here's my take.
but I don't know if he was. 'Cause I'm like, okay, well,
He shouldn't have went for that why.
Here's my take
He
on
shouldn't
it.
have went for it.
Here's my take on it. It's very sexist. A man go out and they do their whole goddamn thing and they get applauded for it or it gets swept underneath the rug or whatever the case is. A woman go out and they do the same fucking
doesn't
thing.
But why she put it the
She's
way she put it
entanglement.
then?
She's a whore. I would never want to. That's one nigga on Facebook was like, I'm never getting married. Damn, you never getting married because
My thing
Jada
is
went
this.
out and went to go.
You
It's a lot of that.
smashed Jada Pinkett, bruh. What is you crying, nigga? It don't matter. Even if she don't talk to you no more,
Have you ever heard?
you can say what.
Have you ever heard August I Seen the Music?
Yeah,
Trash.
I like some of his songs.
I'm saying, have you ever heard it? Have you ever listened to it?
I even like
Yeah.
it. Tingle.
What it sound like to you?
Tingle in the
No, I'm
sheet.
saying,
That's it.
I'm saying, what it sound like to you though? Like, have you ever listened to this whole album?
He
before?
sounds like a
it's-
girl.
His album sound like a sensitive ass nigga.
Yeah.
Okay then. That's my point. That's a mental thing. So it's like,
I mean, but
he
shit,
in a mental state
nigga,
for what
Keith
he's
Sweat,
doing, bro.
Keith Sweat album, Keith Sweat crying on his album too. But that
Whole
nigga-
crime.
But hey, but that nigga was knocking him down. He wasn't getting his
I'm
feelings
saying,
about
but
it.
but what I'm saying, look, I'm
But
just
you
talking
can't
about.
judge a person by their music either, though. 'cause
No, but
sometimes
what
their
I'm
music
saying,
is
but
one
it
thing,
but
they a whole other
what I'm
person.
saying, all they do is tell you that he done been through some stuff and he ain't his mental ain't.
Who,
there.
August?
Yeah, he
Well,
need
duh,
mental.
we know that.
He
We
need
know he
mental
was-
help. Like it's not. That's what I'm saying.
And
So
I
it's
feel like if she was really there for him, or
Yeah,
whatever,
you would've been there for
she
him, you
would've-
would've been
they
there for
would
him.
have went to. They all got money. They could have helped him went to a little.
So you saying that Jada
she ain't
took
had to. She
advantage
ain't had to
of
do
I'm
it.
not saying.
She
I'm
ain't had
saying
to do
they
it.
both have both minds. I don't care what kind of mental state he was on. You had to pull your dick out. She didn't mentally grab it out.
True.
You did that yourself.
True.
And you both. It was an equal situation.
So
with
you
that.
saying that Jada took
But I
advantage of
but
it?
I
I'm not
but
saying
I
that.
think
I'm saying they
but I
both
think
did.
Jada is a little bit of a.
No, I feel like it
She
takes
had
two
that-
to tangle.
Manipulated. She
Yeah.
manipulated the.
Yeah, I think she can do that.
I mean,
I think she have that confidence in August I Seen it. Real talk.
But I mean, it's August Alsina versus
Y'all don't
Jada
even-
Pinkett.
so hold on, so you-
She's
hold on.
up
So
here,
you don't think-
he's down there. So I
That's
would
my
have did
whole-
anything.
Why?
Because it's Jada Pinkett.
What I'm saying is, you don't think she's smarter than him?
Oh,
In
no,
certain
I'm not
ways?
saying that she's not.
So
No,
she
I'm
can,
just
she
saying.
can have that mind control. This is Jada Pinkett. This
But
is
I
who
think he
married
wanted
to Will
to- but I
Smith.
think he
So
wanted
like,
to do it
I'm not
too.
saying he didn't want to do it, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna use this. She used it to her advantage to,
So let me
to
ask you
get what
something.
she
Let me
wanted
ask you
out of it too.
If you smashed it, would you be in your feelings like August I seen it?
if I smash, I would.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna
I
say.
don't know. I probably would. I
This
probably
is
would like
weird.
that. I mean, I just
That's
think
Jada.